Before the video starts, I just wanted to let you know, if you were interested, that I have a Twitch channel for doing content live. I have recently been doing stuff such as Super Mario 64 speedruns, but I'm also going to branch out and try some other games as well. If you would like to watch that, there will be a link in the description and of course on the screen as well for you. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Erichu here, back with a brand new series. Hopefully this one will actually, go on for a little bit longer than I hope it will, because it's Minecraft. Oh, I pressed the button too many times. Minecraft Hardcore. This is going to be pretty crazy. But first, I should probably actually name the world. There we are. I think that's probably appropriate. And let's dive right into things. While we're loading in here, I feel like I should mention I did a recording of this once before, but it was also on a world I had a little bit knowledge of going into it. And I feel like that won't be as genuine as just loading in a completely random world. Oh my goodness, we spawned right on the coast of a desert biome, and there's a temple right here in a village? There's also some endermen off in the distance there. Holy god! This is an amazing spawn, are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, this is fantastic. I seriously, I did not know this was gonna happen. Like I said before, as we were loading in there, I just really didn't know what I was getting into because I had previously done that and I just felt like it wasn't as fun to then try to explore and figure out what to build and stuff. So now we're here, and my first order of business is to get material as quickly as we can. Materials, I should say, but this is such a cool area. I normally don't really like to build in desert biomes. Look at that, that's so cool. But this might actually give me some inspiration to do that, honestly. And I'm just gonna steal some of the wheat from the things, even though there's hay bales also out here, which I also do want to grab some of those as well. But that's fantastic. We actually do have a good solid food source starting right off here. But anyways, guys, ooh, there's a really cool area over there. Okay, I need to wait to go check this all out. And of course, the desert temple is another thing I want to check out here. But I just wanted to say, for this series, of course, there's going to be some things I can't do with how I record or edit, just because of the fact that, if we die, the world's gone and we're dead. So what that means is that instead of just running around and wasting time by just standing and doing nothing, we should be trying to get as many things as we can as early as we can. Is this house literally in the temple? Like, is that how that generated? That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like the church building as well, or whatever, the one with the brewing stand in it. This is so crazy. Okay. I feel like I definitely just need to start getting stuff done and made in here, because this is just crazy. Alright. But regardless, there is going to be some restrictions to the stuff that I can do. Like, I'm not going to be able to do, what's it called? I'm not going to be able to do, out of camera view time lapses for anything I build, just because unfortunately we are going to have to really worry about the fact that at any moment I can die. So, that's kind of a bad thing there. Also, not too bad of stuff. The book's also not that bad. The Diamond Horse Armor is kind of the highlight of that there. And of course the TNT, don't get me wrong. TNT's fantastic. But I just want to say, for this series, of course, there's going to be some things I can't do with how I record or edit, just because of the fact that, if we die, the world's gone and we're dead. So what that means is that instead of just running around and doing nothing, we should be trying to get as many things as we can as early as we can. that's just because of the limitations of what I'm able to do, but I'm not too upset by that. I think we're still going to be fine in terms of getting resources here, but it is going to be... Oh, I left my crafting table in there. But it is going to be a bit of a process, because this is actually technically the second hardcore world I have ever played in, with the exception of like the one I mentioned a little bit earlier, but also, I mean, the one I'm actually legitimately going through and trying to survive as best as I can. This is the first world we're doing that with. So it should be interesting, to say the least. And I'm sure we will survive and thrive. And I do want this series to go on as long as it can. Pretty much, I think every episode I do want to have some sort of agenda, even if it's kind of small. This one is obviously just getting started. And I should preface this by saying this is the first hardcore world I've actually done, like, other than one other time for an actual YouTube thing. And so, like, this is the first hardcore series of this channel. And really the first one that I hope, the fact that I'm much more competent at the game versus the last time I did this on a channel like 5 years ago or 6 years ago now, that maybe we will actually survive for a while. I mean, of course, eventually we're going to meet our demise, but I don't want that to be on like episode 3, for example. Like, I want to at least do something significant enough to where we can look back and be like, yeah, I'm proud of that. I did all that. I'm so cool and awesome. And all the people watching right now should definitely subscribe. A bit of cheeky self-advertisement aside, I do want to kill this iron golem for his iron, because if we can at least get a bucket, that would be fantastic. How much did he drop? 3. Yeah, so he only gave us 3. Normally I would make a bucket. I'm not speedrunning, though. I have been trying to kind of get into Minecraft speedrunning. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I've actually been doing some Mario 64 speedruns. More specifically, a 70-star run over on my Twitch channel, which, by the way, if you want to go watch it, you know, there's the plug right there on screen, and also in the description if you want to just click the link for whenever I do streams. But yeah, it's actually been a lot of fun for me to learn how it all works, because my first run I went in not knowing literally anything in terms of actually how to do the run, like the route and stuff. But ever since I just put a bit of effort into learning some different tricks and techniques and stuff, it really helped me to actually enjoy it a lot more, because my first run took like 5 hours. Like, actually almost 5.5 hours. Like, it was like 5 hours, 19 minutes, and some amount of time. Some seconds amount of time that I don't exactly remember right now. But regardless, it was a rather interesting run. I will say that. It went for, again, that amount of time. I did a second run knowing a lot more things and actually practicing. And that was only, like, it was actually under 2 hours. I think barely. Like, it was like at 1:57, an hour and 57 minutes. But we still got there in the end. So, you know, that's definitely pretty sweet. So right now I'm pretty thrilled with it, and that was still with making some mistakes. And I mean, you're always going to probably make mistakes in speedrunning if you especially don't know what you're doing or you're just not practiced. And I've recently learned even more techniques, but I'm not going to go all the way fully into that right now, because you guys are obviously here for the Minecraft Minecraft hardcore. And so What I'm thinking I do is I need to find a place, and I should probably kill these sheep because I didn't grab a bed from the village. But I should probably find a place to settle at least for the first night. That cave looks like it's going to be the likely candidate. Let's see. It is a water cave, though. Ugh. In that case, never mind. Also, I had the wheat. I was wondering why they just kept flocking to me. That was super weird without me knowing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Unfortunately, we did not get a saddle from that. Actually, I'm going to hold on to that wood pickaxe. We'll hold on to it in memory of the fact that it was the pickaxe that got us to where we are now, or something. I'll probably forget that, though, in the coming episodes anyway. But now the reason why I'm killing the animals out here that are cows, and probably going to kill some pigs too, is because I no longer need to worry about them. Also, there's horses here. Nice. Speaking of the devils. But I'm going to kill excuse me. I'm going to kill the cows and the pigs out here now. And I only killed the sheep I needed just for now because, you know, I needed the wool for a bed. But I have the mobs that I need actually back at the village now. The cows and the pigs in the pens. That's why I lured that one into that thing. Hence, you know, yeah, there's a process. I did the process. I'm cool. I'm good at video games. Except for when I'm waiting for it to turn 9. I feel like I always try to sleep too early, which is just kind of unfortunate. Also, I really do want to go check this out because I think it's super sick. I think I want to turn this whole area into like our starter base area where we just build some cool stuff and work with the terrain around us and such. And I do want to do stuff at the spawn desert as well. I just don't know about immediately. Yeah, that is pretty sick. This overhang is kind of out of this world, and it's like right in between these two hills. Like, there's definitely some inspiration coming to me here for like stuff I could definitely build, which is always fantastic when you're planning out some stuff. Yeah, I definitely see some stuff we can do. Oh, it also continues on that way, too. That's fantastic. We're going to... Oh, I thought he was right there. I think they're below. Actually, should go check that out. Let's use the stone pick to get through the cobblestone. Oh! I found where the zombie was in the cave. Holy moly, okay. Was not expecting that one at all. That kind of was nerve-wracking. Holy moly. Alright, let's get this iron and let's get out. I want to get this smelted as quickly as we can so we can have armor as quickly as we can. And also a shield. Shields are super, 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 super important to have right now. There is a little bit more iron. Yeah, I'm just going to use that pickaxe. I was thinking about keeping it as like a, oh, it's our first pickaxe, guys. But honestly, that's just not worth it to me. I think if we're going to hold on to an item of sentimental value, it has to be something more valuable than, oh, it's our first pickaxe, guys. You know, I've been trying to do that for like a few different series now, and it's just not worth it to me, in my opinion. It is pretty deep. Especially in certain locations. Like, this is kind of nuts here, too, the amount of iron I'm finding right off the bat. Which, honestly, is a good thing. But also, like, I need to get out of this cave. What the hell was that? That gave me chills. Oh, I don't like this at all. Ugh. Oh my gosh, don't do that to me. Alright, we're making pants. I don't have enough to make a shield right now. Oh, that's kind of a rip, isn't it? Those zombies are kind of eking me out a little bit. That whatever that sound was, it actually gave me chills. And I don't even know why, because usually I'm pretty prepared when it comes to like the Minecraft caves and stuff. and like I pretty much know all the dangers, so like it shouldn't be that surprising to me. But yet, what was that? I don't know what it is. That's the part that scares me. I mean, we're just gonna continue to make the stuff. I'm just gonna turn those into sticks. Turn the rest of what we got. Iron sword and torches. And I'll now get rid of that. Probably get rid of that as well. I can probably use this shovel and the axe just fine. I should put the chest plate on. I thought I already did that. This is kind of... This is really nerve-wracking. Seriously, that noise, I don't know what it is. To me, it almost sounds like it's a horse, but I don't think we're that close to the surface. So that's why we're getting out right now, man. I can't take it. It's freaking me out. And I probably wouldn't normally be freaked out as much if this wasn't for the fact that we're playing in hardcore. Oh dear, I thought it was from this way, legit. Am I just wrong? Is it this way? No, it's definitely not. There's more iron. I will happily take it. You know, we're pretty much... I feel... Oh! You know, I was just about to say, I feel a lot safer now than I did a few moments ago, because we don't have to... you know, we're actually pretty much full iron now, except for the helmet. That just scared me because I was not expecting it, even though I should have looked. But I did not know the iron was, or the gravel was going to get activated by that iron there. And it spooked me, to say the least, because I didn't actually know it was above me. But okay, seriously, where's the exit? I don't want to keep... I want... Yes. Oh, right. I dug... Oh, is it right there? No. It's right here. Okay. I knew I was nearby. I just didn't know exactly where. There we go. So I will have to remember to come back down there, because that's a pretty sweet mine. But now we also have to worry about... Ooh, pumpkins. I definitely didn't get distracted there at all, huh? Ooh, pumpkins. That is good for stuff. Ooh, a beehive too. Okay, we're not going to worry about that right this second. What I do want to do, though, so I want to start figuring out where we want... Whoa. Hold the phone. I'm going to be very careful placing that. So I want to leave that for now, but eventually I'm probably going to rework that. Look at this little, like, alcove here. I think I want to work this into being a sort of cave home here. Helmet. And now we are actually full iron. That makes me feel a lot safer already, even though I know it's not... Like, it's a significant improvement from not having any armor. I will say that. But still, it's not enough. Oh man, I'm gonna need definitely some protection. Like, even just regular diamond armor would make me feel a lot safer. I realized in hindsight, I did have that gold ingot, right? Those 4. Before I go into the nether, I should... You know what? I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna make boots. Put them back in there for now, because eventually when I go to the nether, I need gold armor, so piglins and stuff don't absolutely wreck me. So that's what we're going to do. Also, whoa! Bounced into the bed and then off it. We're going to turn this into a basic little home. Nothing crazy, but something that is definitely going to be functional. And, I mean, while I think I'm good at building, I definitely know there's a lot of things I need to improve on. And that actually leads me right into something I definitely need to say before we get too far along here, which is, of course, going to be my goals for this series. One of my major goals that I want to accomplish is the fact that I would really like to actually do a lot of building. And not just like houses that look okay. Like, I want to do some really cool stuff around this whole... Oh, that tree's gone. But I want to do some really cool stuff around this whole hilly area, turn it into a cool base. But not only that, but, you know, build different things in different sections of the world that I find super cool. And then I want to turn that village into like a proper desert village, because I've never actually really built desert themed stuff before. So I would really love to do that. But of course that's going to take some time. And I'm okay with that knowledge in mind, that it will take some time. But I still want it to be the best it can be. I don't think I'm the best builder for sure. I think I can safely say that. But I wouldn't say I'm like bad by any means either. I'm trying to think of, I guess right here. Yeah. Right here is where I would like to... I'm going to build a system, not just a basic furnace wall, but I want to build a systems for actually smelting stuff quickly. Basically like a actual smelter system, like with minecart rails and stuff. I think we're going to start off just very temporarily with a little furnace wall, but or maybe not even something that even super complex. But essentially what I want to do is I want to have like a row of like maybe 8 furnaces in a line to smelt stuff as quickly as we can. I want to have an input chest where I can put stuff, have it go into the system, have it get pulled by a minecart chest around back and forth to fill the furnaces evenly, and then they'll all obviously work and go into an output chest probably here or something. Because that's the other goal that I have for this series, is that I would really like to mess around with redstone. Because while I have quite a bit of knowledge, probably compared to some people, I would not say my knowledge is perfect. And I want to improve upon that as much as I can as well. With that being said, I do want to try to make these certain patches look better if I can. And this temporary roof that we just sacked on to the top here, I actually do want to replace that with stone. And I probably want to clear up all of this miscellaneous colored blocks in here as well. And this as well, actually. Because I think what I really want to do is make it feel cavey. Because it is. It's really... We're basically just living in a cave. So, I mean, that's definitely what I want to do. And I'm letting this episode go on a bit longer than the actual probably average length that I'm going to be making these. Because it's the first episode, and it's my first series back in a while. So I figure it'll be a blast to make the first episode a little bit longer until I'm at least satisfied with the progress. And I think honestly, probably after I at least get the stone in, like, this is definitely not perfect by any means, and it's going to take me some time to, you know, get everything looking the way I want it to. But for starters, I think this will be a pretty solid area to go with. There's going to be a little bit more shaping I probably want to do, and I actually do want to add in some, like, texture, so it's not just cobblestone, or excuse me, just stone. Like, I want to add in some andesite kind of around, and probably maybe even add some logs to make it look like it's supported at certain, you know, key locations, just to make it look a little bit more interesting, like, you know, different little spots here. Oh, whoop. Pardon me. Actually, don't need that to be anything. Just have that be like that. So, oh, that's not, actually, that's fine. I'm like, that's not the exact center of that, but I can always just dig it out. And once I fill that in, I mean, it's pretty much all just going to be... Oh, well, that's not quite what I wanted. But basically just have a few little support beams here and there. So it just fits in a bit better. And I think it'll look fairly alright when we actually get this going a bit more. But for now, I'm going to sleep because it's nighttime out there. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Minecraft Hardcore series. If you want to see more, then please let me know by zapping that like button and subscribing for more. And I hope to see you all whenever I see you next. Bye!